In this week's Force.comcast episode, we're going to look at using a unique code within on a record, such as the product code here on the product record, within a formula field to return an image that is specific for that record. And this is just going to use a standard naming pattern. So on the product object here, we have a code which is unique for each one of our different products. And you can see we're here selling video games, and we have a code of either PS for FIFA 15, for FIFA 15, XB1 FH2 for Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One. And this could be any sort of unique reference field that you might have on a particular object. So product code is a good example here, because most products have a unique code that's used to identify them. It may be a serial number or some other code. But this could happen on any object where you have a unique reference that's going through. So you might have an account reference number, for example. What I've done is I've taken a series of images that we have here and I've put them into a static resource as a zip file and uploaded that as the product images static resource. Static resources have a limit of 5 megabytes in size, so if you have a large number of images, you may want to first of all compress the images down and then try uploading it. But if you surpass that 5 megabyte limit, you can host these images on an external server somewhere that you can reference. So it might be on your main customer website, and as long as they have the same naming convention that we're going to follow here, you'll be able to utilize them properly. So the naming convention for these images is to have the same name as our product code. So if I go back onto the list real quick, you can see here that, for example, Madden 15 has the product code of PS4M15, and here we have the image which is PS4M15.jpg, and that is the Madden 15 image. So what we've done is added a formula field called product image, and this is a simple formula that uses the image function and to return a particular URL, which is a picture. The URL we're using is /resource, which says you're to use the Salesforce base URL, then to look at all of the static resources, and then /product images. So that's the name of our static resource, and then retrieve the particular product image we're using based upon its product code. And this works really nicely and easily for us. So, and as I mentioned before, if you had these stored on an external server somewhere, you would replace this URL part with the URL for your external server. So one of the things we'll notice, however, is if we scroll up a little bit, I have another game, Assassin's Creed, where there's no product image. So we haven't got a product code, and therefore no image can be found for it. What we can do is we can edit our formula just quickly and easily. To use the isBlank option on product code. So we just have a quick if statement that says if it is blank, return 0, otherwise return the product code. Now I'm returning 0 because I've got a default image within my zip file called 0, which is just going to be the image that should be returned rather than that horrible broken link icon. So if we save that, and we refresh this list here, see now that this question mark from Mario has just popped up instead. So this provides us with a good way of providing a default image if we don't have a product code entered and therefore won't be able to find the image. If we do have a product code entered and the image doesn't exist, however, it will still display the broken link icon. But this is good for us because it allows us to know whether we actually have a broken link or whether we have a missing piece of information. So this is how you do dynamic images that return based upon the formula field for us to use.